What's that? I'm not entirely sure. Listen, we are recording the new episode. I want everybody to know this is a privied live conversation. Mom Sack and the tag champs in the house, along with the boy and girl wonder. The girl wonder is actually resting right now, but the boy wonder is live and on fire apparently tonight with some random bullshit. So if you hear random things sound out through this important fucking conversation, and make note, I am looking in his fucking direction as I say it, and he keeps looking away from me because he knows why I'm looking at him. This is going to be a fun time, kids. We just had no probability to cut off the penis.
Roll with the punches.
That's how. We've had, you know, it's one of those fucking things. Put on your seatbelt and have your fucking unicorn ice cream cones. We haven't been able to get the live broadcast going tonight. There's been all sorts of just really greasy fuckery all of a sudden. And I'm not entirely sure where it stemmed from, but I'm looking into it as we speak. But to be quite honest, I think I'm just going to take a pause on this and figure it out after we do this little get-together here, because I want people to hear about Jen's story and where she's come from, and the fact we've got another special surprise as well. So,
nice. Well, first of all, I've got to thank you guys for, giving me a voice. I've been in this a minute. I was kind of born into activism. My mother was one of the biggest, activists. I'm going to say grew up with an upside down American flag on the wall. My Irish Catholic grandmother did not appreciate that too much. She gave no fuck. I lost her a couple of years ago, but, between one and a couple of other losses, losing my son, my eldest, and my mother's 7, and I lost my firstborn to leukemia in 2011, I had him at 16. So I grew up, with him, for him, and he was an amazing man, an amazing man. And people wanted to be raised in my house. And then lost my father in a motorcycle accident. So please look all around you. If you see him, I'm telling you right now, the disclaimer out there, please watch out for bike stands. So please make a left in front of my father to my life. So, 3 months ago I lost him, I lost my mom as well. So I really, took quite a few, rough couple uppercuts. And really, kind of show for it. I tried, everything I could to keep it together, and I really had to kind of find, a reason to it. And my health was very bad. I'm blood transfusion, blood type of shit. And so I just kept on, putting out there, and I was coming my way and asking, to survive everything, and then eventually that's I was not protecting to survive, but to live. And that was it. I basically jumped effort into March 2015 in New York City, and the rest of it is history. Well, back in the day, I marched against the apartheid in the 80s. I did one thing out to D.C. for that, not with Austin, but I hadn't done anything in the relationship, working like an animal, etc. So, I found myself needing to, find my way to some sort of meaning, making different shit. But, none of us are exempt from this shit. And stuff is that, all we done is been marketing, and everything that comes with that. So, I've been fortunate enough to, be super blessed. I have to find my people, and I'm finding every day. And it just keeps expanding, and, something I've heard a lot lately from more than one person is we're all feeling like, there's some empty shit. And it's not just like a conspiracy theory, shit is a scenario, whatever. Man, if you don't smell it, I don't know if I can tell you. You know what I mean? And that's where I'm coming from. But it's really that's because, I talk to a lot of people about it. And you just got to do something. I think that, just about every thought is in the right place. But, you know, how effective are we being in this thing called revolution that we will call it? You know, things are so beyond insanity. It's like they're already in life. It's on that real. I find myself sitting around on, you know, what the fuck am I? It's crazy. I'm not the only one who feels that way. So, you know, that's kind of what we're trying to do with Mindset. It's myself. I was thinking of making Mindset by a dear brother of mine, Dave Archer, in my home squad at Trenton. And he referred to me during one time he goes to you know, and he did, you know, that's for our concentration during home without the all around, you know, 4th Street. And so, you know, he looked at me one day and I was like, people, I want to go, and he was just like, funny Mindset, man, like, I love you, man, you know, you did a good part, and Mindset stuff, and now it's kind of turned, you know, and now it's become, you know what I mean, like, you know, they're more than one of them. There are many activists that I found that, you know, people come to, and, you know, give it to real, and we're taking the love and heart, and bring it good and honest, and so, you know, that's, you know, it's the gist of what we're about.
Yeah. That's, excuse me, I just did a good damn.
That's my exclamation point.
It looks like we've lost Dennis. Oh my goodness! Hopefully we get Dennis back here because I can't. Yes, yeah.
So basically,
Dennis, do we have you back, brother?
What's on?
Dennis Ford.
I'm rolling everybody.
Yep, man. Then we just lost him. What in the fuck is going on?
When we just made a face shows, it's a mindset thing. I don't know effect on people. You know, we need not come around our people for a minute. You know, it's like, you know, do it, whatever.
It's going crazy here. I don't know what's going on. Dennis! Damn back. Holy shit! We got him back. Thank you. Please. Elaborate and talk shit. Well, I cursed somebody out. And I think we almost... Let's see if we can add it. Do we have... Fairhurst.
What's up?
Once I heard a motherfucker involved in the private exclusive show here. We've got Fairhurst, we've got Jen, and we've got Dennis. And somebody please talk so I can cough, because that goddamn damn hit hurt like a motherfucker.
What are you doing?
Oh shit, I just
Killed himself in the dark.
All this
fuck around.
Shit right now, so I'm not really sure what's going on.
Me either. Like I said, my phone fucking died, so I had to like stick it in. I had to do the whole charger and everything. So now I'm back now. So
everything is
I'm just saying, and you just mentioned it, the phone situation, but I go to sleep at night, my phone comes at like 10%, I plug it in, I wake up in the morning, it's at like 11%, I'm like, what the fuck is that going on? Shit, fucking phone.
Yeah. Mine you have to actually pull the fucking cord and
I just called it, I didn't know what was going on. All of a sudden I smelled this nasty shit and I turned around and they was dropping a juice right behind me in the backyard. I'm pretty good for friggin' New Year's weekend, gonna be friggin' some shit. Gosh, right back. Do something.
yeah, we're not live, man. Like I said, like we said, we're not live.
Yeah, we're not live. This is a recorded conversation. I'm gonna have to Yeah, exactly. I got to download this and fucking edit it for sound and make sure that everything's going good before I will air it. But trust me, I can edit out a few things if I need to.
That's good. How the fuck have you guys been?
I'll take it here.
Oh yeah, working my ass off, dude. It's hot as fuck. And fucking, I'm working almost 7 days a goddamn week, and about 6 to 12 hours a day. You know, and the fucking 90-some degree fucking heat, 100% goddamn humidity.
You work hard for the money.
It's retarded. That's alright, you know.
This weekend it's gonna be fucking steamy, dude. It's gonna be like 90 for the next like 3 days.
Oh, dude, it's Ohio.
It's gonna be fucking steamy.
In Iowa, it's supposed to get to 100 degrees on Sunday.
Oh, fuck that.
I'll be
Well, I know I will be too, but shit, man, I'll still get up and go to work. That's what it is. It's supposed to be 100 degrees on Sunday, and it's supposed to be 100 degrees on Sunday. Here, it's supposed to be almost 100 degrees on Monday, and Monday is actually when I do have to go back to work, and we've got to get this job done within the next 3 days.
You want to know why it's a heat wave? It's because the earth is flat, and when it gets really hot, that means the flat earth. It means the flat earth is at its most direct facing point towards the sun.
That's great.
The earth is flat. Hey, Jen knows. Jen, you know the earth is flat.
I know. Jen knows this. This is why I told him, listen, I got the earth is flat in the shape of a fucking model.
You know what I'm saying? I got doctor.
I watched a documentary on Facebook last night. The earth is flat and it's not round. You want to know what it is? It's a goddamn triangle, bro. It's a pyramid.
You know what a fidget spinner. It's a fidget spinner, I'm telling you. That's what it is. That's why fidget spinners are so popular right now.
You know what we called fidget spinners when I was in junior high school?
When I was I used to just play on my dick. So, yeah.
George,
Man, what the fuck is going on? Like a cell phone? You got a cell phone, now you need this thing, this spinner thing. Like I said, when I was growing up, we'd ride bikes and then enjoy shit. Like, we had time to, like, let shit sink in. Now it's like, I need this thing, because everybody else is doing, I need that, It's just fucking ridiculous.
Because now these motherfuckers are so drugged up and now they're going to give off OC for little kids and all that shit. Like, now they're just so drugged up and they need to occupy idiots.
Go out and skip rocks, then you got
fucking disc in the middle of a piece of plastic and sell it and make millions. It's gonna be stupid fucking buy that shit.
It's ridiculous. And these people, clamber themselves in the goddamn cities and act like it's fucking okay to let a child grow up in nothing more than a concrete environment. We used to go out and skip fucking rocks, go fishing, fucking hunt for frogs, fucking, do anything. We would play, fucking A-team with sticks, fucking, and nobody would get shot because it's fucking A-team. Alright?
When I was a little kid, I was a G.I. Joe. I was Snake Eyes, and we used to like have this rock that you used to fucking fire acorns at each other.
We used to go down to fucking Walnut Creek.
Go out in the backyard, fill your pocket with acorns, and then just fire at motherfuckers.
We'd go down to Walnut Creek, man, and fucking play Rambo with BB guns. We'd fucking go down to Walnut Woods and play Walnut Tag. You've never lived until you played Walnut Tag because you don't know what pain is until you get hit.
Stick Wars? Stick Wars, when you pick up a big stick and you smash it off like a tree and the piece that's sticking out goes flying. We used to have Stick Wars, we used to do that shit and shoot them at each other, like firemen.
My brother and I actually, when my second marriage, when that first got started, we were at my mother-in-law's house, and we had a Singapore cane match where she wanted us to trim some of her trees, and we got us a nice, long, thick piece, threw it out in the middle of the yard, and then fought each other to get to it. And then when you got to it, you got to club them in the head with it.
Are you sure those are called lashings?
Well, she freaked the fuck out.
Were you at a wedding getting the lashing?
No. Well, you know,
sentenced to 10 lashes.
Apparently, with both weddings, I got several lashings. It lasted about 20-some years.
Alright, well, I was talking about when I was like 12. I mean, I don't know what you guys do out in your neck of the woods with it. I mean, that brings up another point. It's a place.
You know, I first tried mushrooms when I was 12.
Wait. I've been in Massachusetts. I've been in Missouri. I've been in Ohio. I've been in quite a few different places. But I have yet to take a shot with your bitch ass, and I'm still wondering why.
Because you are so inundated with yourself that you actually think you can drink with me, and you know, I don't want to make it a competition between us. I want to make it more of a friendly night, and that's what I'm worried about.
Oh no, it's gonna be a friendly night, but I mean, just one shot at the very least. If I'm like driving by, and like, hey, I gotta go, Liam, stop, I'll take a shot.
Have you found that last second showing pictures of doing shots? That's how we do it.
Me and John take a shot, and that brings up another point too. Me,
I'll tell you this.
and Lee, and Jen really sit down, and really take shots.
That's coming. That's coming. Fruit Fest, baby. Fruit Fest.
Bro, I'm telling you, the fucking icebergs are gonna melt fucking tomorrow, and they're gonna leak out the side of the fucking flat earth. I mean, we don't have much time.
We got
Fruit Fest.
I'm taking shots right now. I'm taking a shot right now.
So, right now, what are you sipping on, Dennis?
Like I said, earlier before the show got all fucked up, we were sponsored by American Honey Wild Turkey, so you know, I got that going on, and then I got some rules laying around and shit, but there's some other shit I could be drinking on here tonight. This is what I chose for tonight, but yeah, I'm sweating.
I'm sipping on Captain Morgan Black, and also this root beer, and like literally, it looks like the label is the best damn root beer. It's 5.5. It's like it just tastes like a root beer from like.
I want
to get the Kraken or whatever that shit is, the black lung. What is it?
the Kraken. The Kraken.
Yeah, whatever the fuck that's called.
It's Kraken.
I haven't heard of that.
shit.
Anyway, it's like a big octopus on that, but it's like, Jack, I don't want no octopus.
It's not that. No, kid, I'm glad that.
Over like a triangle. It's part of the flat earth conspiracy, but,
No, I'm glad you guys brought that up, because I don't drink liquor actively anymore. I drink beer because, well, even though I can drink 30 or 40 of them, you know, it's way better because I don't black out and just all of a sudden drop in the middle of nowhere.
So that wasn't the deal. That's not the deal, Lee. Sorry.
No, let me get to my point.
Your request is humbly denied.
Let me get to my point.
Taking shots, bitch.
I will take a shot with you. Okay, there's certain people I will still take shots with. Motherfucker, you wanna drink liquor with me? You and I are drinking a fucking bottle, and you're lucky if it just stops at one.
What's the question? Right.
Here's a question. Let's just say that you guys, this all works out. All of us, you know what I'm saying? Let's all get in a room together. What are we drinking? What are we taking shots from?
Everything. Everything.
Yeah, I like tequila.
Everything. Dennis. It's going to be BYOB, bring your own beer and bring your own bottle. And we're all going to be sitting there drinking beers, and we're all going to have our own bottle. But like halfway through this shit, it's going to be like smoking a joint. It's going to be like past the bottle.
You wonderful children. BYOB to me means bring your own bar, and that's what I do. Okay?
Fucking go hard or go home. Go hard or go home. Don't be a bitch your whole life.
Hey, that's just how it works out. You guys, I'll tell you this. All you need to do is make a request. I'll bring the fucking liquor. You guys help chip in on the room or whatever, or wherever the fuck we're all going to get together on fucking John Henry's goddamn farm. I don't give a fuck. but you guys fucking be a part of it, and I'll buy the fucking liquor.
Hey,
I'm gonna.
This isn't gonna be like fucking, amateur hour. This ain't Fisher Place my first shot.
Buddy.
Don't draw on the fucking face and towards shit. That shit's not funny. Don't draw a dick on somebody's face in a top face.
No dicks on faces or any of that. Why are we all of a sudden making this show about fucking this little record? This is a private call, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to be hearing some parts of this.
That's the answer. You fucking thing. Listen, I got my shot ready. I need to see you gentlemen, and I need to tell you this one. Let's see it.
Live is always more fun, but
we'll work on this show live. Again, I don't know if it's next Friday. I don't know if
next Friday, actually, I cannot. I'm taking the boy Wonder out drinking because he turns 21. And he wants to go out drinking.
All right, well, that's fine. That's fine.
And
we work on the Friday night SuperShow, doing the live show again. But on top of that, like I was saying earlier, saying me and John and multiple other people that are affiliated with activism and shit. I mean, we sort of have a history. All of us have a history together, and that shit is deep rooted. That's what it's about. But all these people don't fucking shit in. We all agree on every fucking thing. That shit is still there, and it's never gonna go anywhere. So I appreciate that, you know what I'm saying? And John, you just only asked on last time, you know what I'm saying? I know it was bullshit. All this goes, we're all under the bridge, bro. We're still floating. I'm not tripping on that, hopefully in the future nothing like that happens again. But, like I said, we've been through a lot, man, you know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, I've never been able to actually get up to the march. You know, I live in Virginia. Trying to do and shit, but it's just so much shit, man, over the years. Even if you don't get the march of women, man, the shit that's coming, that's coming together, man. This shit that's coming, what? I'm just saying. I'm just saying, I'm gonna be in show. I gotta do some. Anyway, we'll talk about that not on this time. But forever, this shit that's coming, motherfucker, this is not even anyway. And it's a result of failure, so it's some shit that's coming, and it's gonna be on one. Well, like I told you, I didn't even go to Build this year, and it was like 45 minutes away from me, and motherfuckers were like, you going to Build and nigga, I'm broke. I ain't got no money. I can't go and do that shit like everybody else. I can't just travel around and do shit. And, I wish I could. You know what I'm saying? But that's not in the college city. So that's part of my point. That's part of my shit. Part of my it's part of my point that some shit's gonna change. A lot of people who fight trades and police for that. There's a lot of things that say change. This is what I'm wondering, the whole flip-fish thing. I mean, how long is this shit going on? 3 years now? No, it's 3 years. The corruption that was way funny. There's a lot of shit going on in there. This year explosions in the 19th. Nobody talks about that, but I see the record. And I've been with it last year. I took a little higher, and then started back in a couple months after that first memorial drop, and, I've gotten to know people, and they talk to us, and they never give a shit. It's real nice, and I was everybody speaking about crime. And, the systemic racism and poisoning of different higher cities is beyond course, so they just can't even believe it. So, a lot has to happen in places like Ferguson, whatever it is, there has to be that was made, and that's where I'm going to start on that. That can be up to interpretation and private conversation. That's all I'm saying about that. Yeah, absolutely. Hold on, I'm not done for what you just said, and you know, I have a lot of different viewpoints and a lot of different things from a lot of different things. You know what I'm saying? However, I'll say this about Flint. Alright, number one, if they're not well drilling companies driving into Flint and drilling wells to these people, it's a waste of time. I said when we were in Flint, Jen, when we were in Flint, that long job, when we were there, right? They don't give a fuck about those fucking people. They don't give a fuck about any of those fucking people. And you know the sad part about it? The sad part about it, the people don't even give a fuck either. Like, oh shit, these people are dropping off. Hold on, let me say this. If you're not dropping off, if you're not drilling wells, you're wasting time. And I'll tell you right here, right now, if I live in Flint, right, I don't live there, and it's hard to, like, I care about these people and all that shit, right? But the bottom line is, like, when it comes down to it, you take care of the closest people to you, and your friends, your family, and then the closest people to you, which could be family or friends. But if my son and my daughter were growing up in Flint, every fucking government building in that fucking city would have been burned to the motherfucking ground last 2 or 3 years ago. Burn that motherfucker down. If you don't fucking burn it, you can have protests, and this is fucking feelings. Me and Mass Monster were the last unarmed protest, like for real, like that's what the fucking shit is. Like if you live in Flint, and these people are drinking this shit, like children have died, people have gotten fired, there's resignations, all this shit. Like they didn't know about it, they were trying to fucking stall this shit so they could get the backdoor deal and get the water from fucking Detroit, you know, so they could do this, all this other bullshit. Like that day when we were in fucking Flint, these motherfuckers are allowing their children to fucking die and allowing their people to get poisoned by this fucking water, burn that motherfucker to the goddamn ground. Turn it into fucking Iraq. Like, go to fucking... I said it that day. I was like, these people don't give a fuck about you. What I didn't think is like, you know what I mean? Like, if I was there, I'd be going to fucking war. I'd be shooting motherfuckers. Like, are you serious? Burn that bitch to the fucking ground. Yeah, hold on. The mayor, the governor, they're going to go to work tomorrow. What are you going to do when you show up at work and there's nothing but a hour cold is, dude? Fuck, you fucking that. Burn that. Everything there, and we not crazy shit like I'm agreeing. I'm not going to incriminate myself, but you don't have to be done. Set him up a camp and burn it on fire. Listen, I love you shit. That's beautiful. Fuck. How about a couple thousand people who came out of their houses, surrounded an area, and people who have to believe and know and drill down to the fucking aquifer, you just that. Okay? And people know the people there, and they go, well, I guess, you know, this is code. They're stuck. It's fucking code. We usually get a code. There's a city ordinance that forbids, you know, drilling wells. Alright? But put it this way, get a couple thousand people. Jen, when we rolled up and we had this shit planned, we had 49 cars from like 20-something different states. You know what I mean? But how many people from Flint showed up? Nobody. Alright. So, I'm not trying to stand on like looking at the box, step up out of the box, look at the box, like all that other stuff. Nobody gives a fuck. So you talk about the power to be judged. It's all about like people live their lives. There's fucking you're kind of bad, man.
You are really dropping out bad, man.
It's going wrong.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you were trying a little bit, but I'm sorry. I just want to keep bottom line. This shit keeps going in and out, and people just don't give a fuck. You know why people don't give a fuck? It's because it's the same old bullshit. And when people, not only in this town, this county, this city, this state, this nation, but when people are on the roads, finally you fucking wake up and realize that, which they never will. I will throw it out there. They never will realize that. But if they did, then shit will change. And until, like, one sentence, by any means necessary. Fuck that. If you're not down with by any means necessary, then you ain't doing shit but wait.
Yeah, that's why I fucking feel you. You know what, John, that's why I fucking feel you. And you realize that lengthy discussion as you have with these other cats on the show. And there are people that think this way, and live this way. And the truth is that I'm one of those people, I feel you on that. But like I said, like, I'm here to talk about mom stuff, only because it seems to be like a vibe that I have with people. It's just, you guys stand up and fucking do something. And it's a last-ditch effort on my part, to be honest with you, with regards to food. One has to step up. It is. One has to step up as a church. It really is. Listen, I don't teenage kids ask me, why do you guys kill us? And why are you doing it last time? You did this shit last time. So everything you say resonates, man. It's real. That's how they feel.
No, I know. When I say people need to be ready to go to war, everything has its place in that process. You know, it's like it's a choice to be out there, and it's like just like it's a choice for mom's sake to be out there.
Me, you, obviously,
No, I'm saying, John, real quick. Hold on.
Cutting out again, John. Dude, you got a bag of dicks in your brother's belly.
That's enough, right? That's all I need to do. That's all I need to do.
I share your post. Right, exactly. I'm not the means and live with Batman on the fucking ground. And no excuses. I don't give a shit. I don't know fucking know. If I can do shit, I don't go through, and I can do it. You know what I mean? So you can go 5 seconds. You can't make it. You know what I mean? Every couple of months, try to make it. You know what I mean? Every time it's profit when you're random, and we don't know to us, people come out.
So, I'll tell you about mom's sake. When mom said, let's do this right. No. Yeah. So.
Yeah, but how did that? I was looking at my
John keeps cutting out.
I said, like, well, there he is. Yeah, you gotta get on that phone, man. You gotta get it right up next to that so we can hear it. I posted this shit when I was serious, right after that water drop. And I was like,
we had to say where you were living with us. What would it be in it? We had a kid.
All I heard was for guys saying, you know, sitting in the backseat of car,
You always have a fucking stop my backseat. You always have like a roll cut, one motherfucker. You know what I mean? This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. You talking about logic. It's like I agree. It's going clean. Which we are. Like I said, we're never for fucking years and shit. We're all going to have our left work. But like, I really on my people. We're going to resonate with. And you know, I've got a room full of my puppets right now. There's another room full, you know, big room full of listening to us. So anytime we get the fucking going. But I'm doing the stuff I'm trying to make is that, you know, we all know anybody. Please. So I don't know. You know what I mean? You don't fucking do like no other.
Jen, hold on. Jen, hold on. I'm gonna point out one thing. First of all, as soon as people say infighting,
that's all you see.
It's like, oh, infighting. It's like, no, it's not. It's just like stupid bitch troll trying to steal some shit. But also, on top of the switching, you say my ass,
it's only easy for you to live. I said I'm easy to live with, and I said, well, never mind, it's only you. But
yeah, Mom said you'll come to my land. No, I'm joking. No, wherever you at. And you know what, you guys are obviously the other way. The first one too, and you really
shit-face. You crazy ass.
And listen,
fucking kid.
and I do not go down women's things because what's happening, not everybody, it's
he's in the kitchen, and I'm like,
and when it comes down to it, I can't run a marathon. It's not happening. I'm going to consistently get back to you. You got one guy and get taken the real I won't complain. And you have to keep showing up to people like that. Like, don't just play with people. Don't just be with people.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, I'm part of that. I was fucking quick. Fucking mom and shit. I was all up in there. You know, fucking. So shit, in DC. UTC was like, you know, it was the next 4 March. I'm like, fuck. Jen had a daughter watch later. I had later after that whole fucking party, fucking idiots going on.
Yeah, I was going to say the transformation, but that was a great time. You got to talk to them, was your reaction. I was the night before, it was an epic weekend, man. It really was.
Yeah, it was good shit. But yeah. So it was fucking the glass bottles and the styrofoam. That's all I want to say.
Every now and then I'd like to let you guys know that I'm alive and still listening and trying to pay attention to the conversation. I'm trying to carry on 3 or 4 goddamn other conversations all at the same fucking time because, fuck's sakes. On Friday nights, everybody likes to talk to me. It's really funny. I don't get it. I might actually be, popular among a few people. So, excuse me for my absence and not being able to chime in here. But I really can't wait to get in a room where we can actually sit face to face, a campsite, fucking under a goddamn bridge in the middle of fucking Town, to share a few drinks.
We might have to depend on Sarah from the Ghost Team. Sarah's out there Ghost Team for a minute. We might have to depend on Sarah's team and really be able to let our hair down.
All I'm saying is
And Ferris cuts out again. He's like, all I'm saying is,
hey, can you hear me now, motherfucker?
Yeah, motherfucker, start being the goddamn Bryson, motherfucker. Then it went again.
Yo, all I'm saying. That's fucking wrong. Hey, unless you feel that, I'm gonna, that's what I'm saying, like, for the next, like, 18 months, I'm saying, like, 16, just fucking, take care of my baby. Oh, dude, I'm just going cost like $200. I mean, that's what that, and I'm trying to break it over.
You need to move.
Hold on, babe. Hey, John, we just lost you.
Alright, well, I can't hear you. I don't know.
And John, let me advise you, don't start off a sentence with saying all I'm saying, because they apparently seem to keep cutting you out every time. We always get that. We get to all I'm saying, and then all of a sudden, everything after that.
It's not my fault that the fucking government don't like you, yes?
Yeah, it's not my fault either. I'm just, all I'm saying is,
well, you know what we do? I mean, they don't like it when we talk about them, but they sure as hell don't like it when they don't have an office to go to tomorrow morning.
That's right. You have to be careful. I don't know what the fuck it is. Being careful.
Hypothetically speaking, of course.
Be careful. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I really don't give a fuck about this shit anymore, so...
I don't know what the hell this shit's a joke.
Yeah, I try to take a different route, to be honest with you. I try to step away for another minute. I'm not exactly...
I'm just gonna shut up.
Yeah, here she goes. Ladies and gentlemen, mom's sick time.
Mom's sick out for a moment.
Pay no attention to the police signs in my background, but it might be here.
It's okay, John. It's doing very shopping. It's doing just fine. See, that's mom's sick.
No, it's cool. I don't need it, so I got rated. Someone come to school. If you come in, if you come in if you come within like 6 inches, they might rip your phone, get rings off. So I know. I've been talking to him. He's on point. He's 10 months old. He's 70 and a half pounds. He's like, I tell him to go at this point, fucking, like right on it, like, rips it apart. I used to this at the road.
You know you can't let me in my door because I with some farmers on the bed.
No,
she's very upset. She only got a couple minutes and she's really simple. She's got that one.
Thank you.
She became claimable. There's no girls there. Come on with me.
Like, I mean, no offense, but you know what he claims later. He knows where he is, and he knows who he is.
The way she's like,
so. Red will be in the area.
Yeah. You went out this weekend, yes, John? I hope you had a good time. I love you to free gaming. I love you to free gaming for the weekend.
Yeah, I'm free gaming. I'm going that circuit in Louisville. It's called Louisville, some 272. I see Louisville. I see Louisville. But
why is it not Louisville? That's the question I want to ask. Why is it not Louisville? It should be Louisville. You say Louis. That's too French for me. I can't take that Frenchness. Too much Frenchness.
You remember the baseball bat when you were a kid? What did you call it? Like the Louisville Slugger? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah.
Louisville. It's like the Louisville Slugger. It's Louisville.
Well, just because that's what
somebody from Kentucky does.
Well, just because that's what you're indoctrinated with. Well, just because that's what you're indoctrinated with when you were a kid, or to the geographical location that you're at, that don't really mean that that's... Why does that have to contradict normal fucking spoken English? I mean, why is one thing spelled Lewis, and it's pronounced Lewis, and then, you throw a Ville on the end of it, and all of a sudden it becomes Louis? No, fuck that.
Louisville. Not like Louisville.
Oh, just call it Louisville, Just call it Louisville and get it the fuck over it. Stop fucking the fuck around, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, all I'm saying is, I call it Louisville and fuck your feelings.
Hey, man, I'm just trying to offer a different perspective on the thing,
No, I know. I'm just saying to, like, the people that are from that area, it's like, I I said, Lou's on there like, nah, cool, I'm like, you know what, bitch? It's fucking whatever the fuck I say it is, dude. That's what I say. Louis,
there you go.
Fuck you,
Louis, wasn't Louis the fucking head guy in Taxi? Wasn't that what Danny DeVito played? Oh, wait a minute. Did I say something that I'm too old to say? Fuck. Where the fuck is that?
I don't watch movies. I don't watch TV, so.
That's when he was on Taxi. That's when he was on Taxi, wasn't he?
Yep, that was back in the 70s.
Yeah, back in the day, man. That's old school. I'm dating myself now. I mean,
that was in like 1920s.
Yep. You know what? I'll come to you. I can talk
Oh, it's totally back in the 20s, and we're back listening to Arthur Collins, who was the biggest artist at the time on phonographic records. Please look his racist ass up, because he'll tell you all about how to keep your quote-unquote niggers happy. That, oh yeah, it's bad. This is Arthur Collins, the biggest... Arthur Collins.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. It's greasy when you look back. I mean, some of the oldest music that you can find, back in the early 1900s, some of it is actually quite good, quite entertaining. You can, differentiate as a recording person and all that other stuff, what the sounds are. And as a musician myself, I've looked back into it and to try to, figure out where things are going with music and where they came from. But you run into some of these people and some of these songs that are just absolutely fucking horrendous with some of the stuff they say. It's like, really, this past is good and okay to be heard by other people, and it's like fucked. And that's just part of my experience with it. You know what I'm saying? Can anybody hear me?
I can hear you, bro. I can hear you. I'm just listening. I'm trying to listen.
Okay. As long as
I'm trying to listen more when I speak, because...
Well, as long as everybody's here.
I get myself in trouble, so to speak.
It's just, usually somebody's got something to say back to what I say.
So fuck, so... Do you feel me? Do you smell what I'm stepping in?
I totally smell you're stepping in, because we're all fucking stepping in it. It's the same shit.
Okay.
No, I think we just lost Dennis. I don't know where the fuck he went. So we might continue this for about another couple minutes, man. I do have to jump off here. I've got so much shit going on, it's fucking going nuts, man. I don't know why life likes to bring all this shit in my lap all on one night, especially. Well, life's a fucker. It is. If there is a God, he's a fucking prankster, and he's a pain in the fucking ass, and all that fucking other shit. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah. It's a trash when it's on these trash. What's wrong with it? You're good. So, it is what it is.
I'll let you guys go ahead and say a few things, a couple words, and then I'll say a few things, and I will download this and edit this tomorrow when I get a free fucking moment, and I will make a free moment, and this will be up on the network before the end of the weekend. Promise.
Sounds good.
All right, go ahead. Ladies first. So
Ladies first.
Ladies first.
I'm glad that we stuck to it, and I haven't found a conversation anyway, and that's really kind of what I'm trying to do anyway with any future, any future broadcast is really just have dialogue. We've got a lot of people, it's easy to overwhelm with people that suck. Think about it. Computers don't suck. And we're getting together more and more every day, and doing good shit, doing pretty epic shit, deep flow shit, might I add. So, just sticking with the people that you know are true in this thing and kind of spreading out from there, is what we intend to do. We're trying to get, more folks to show up at ops. The winter crisis is coming to time into that down to it. I got brown water even working out my street. I got brown water that was used in my house, I got it. So I'm just, it's the privatization forums that I talk about, the whole forum thing, but aside from that, like, I got a home base, that has been up to do things for a long time, and, we reach out to it many times, and, we just going to keep on doing that, and we keep talking about it, especially, I want to say, we do a lot of, outreach to youth. There's a lot of people that are, students, early 20s, whatever, that, feel like people are on down, they're going on, they're looking for some medication because they're going through a teenager. Those are just really consider like half my students in 15 right now. You know what I mean? Like young right now. Like it's a shit storm. It's a fucking shit storm. So, everybody who reaches out to us, we're here. I know like just somebody encourage you or tell you some real shit. You might be off the beaten path and we'll do that too. And I just want to, just keep conversations going like this. And I know that's about it. And I appreciate, you taking this, giving me spotlight. And, I look forward to whatever the future holds.
Well, exactly, and I appreciate that you're getting ready to join us here. We're going to have the Mom Sex Show coming up, ladies and gentlemen, as soon as we get through whatever the fucking goddamn production issues are, here this evening. I do not understand. I will update all my tech on my line. I don't even think that that's the issue. I'm not sure at this moment in time. Cannot prognosticate, which is a big word for some of you little millennials out there. What the issue exactly is, but we will have Jen either back as a host on her own show, or as a guest. It's probably going to end up being both back on this show as well.
I'm glad.
We're going to have a great time. Now I need to yield the floor for some final thoughts here from the one and only, the notorious John Anthony Fairhurst. Man, go right ahead there, my brother, my little drinking partner. Oh, I'm so.
We ain't drinking parties yet, but
it's happening. It's happening.
As far as like Mom's like goes, like what Jennifer was doing, like. And her mother areas are like nationwide. To say at least, like, get involved in your community, find out who's involved with your community, and get with those people and help them out. I mean, I'm speaking like without going to like extremes to the point, but like just get involved with your community. Like I said, Jennifer Emmett, Anonymous New Jersey, Anonymous Pennsylvania, like they're doing things from anywhere from Pennsylvania to New Jersey to Michigan. Like people need to get involved, okay? Because if you don't get involved, you're losing out. And even if you do get involved, you have to go to the extremes, because if you don't, you're still losing out. And just keeping this like somewhat tame for purposes, but just hook up with me, hook up with Jen, hook up with Dennis. You know what I mean? These are people that actually give a fuck, like, because we're talking about it and nobody else is talking about it. Like, these people don't give a fuck about you. So I was going to get in the book machine, I don't have much time. That's what's up. That's what's up, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, not many, like, we're sitting here talking about it, like, even in Flint, like, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, like, like, these people don't give a shit. Like, they're gonna sit there with this secret legislature and all these other political bullshit, blah, 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 back and forth. Like, we need to be bringing in drilling companies that are gonna drill wells. Like, we need to do some, like, serious shit. And, like, when it comes to Jen and Mom's side, like, nobody gives a fuck about you, but Mom's side does. So that's why Mom said go from Pennsylvania to Jersey.
Hold on a second. Let me answer what you're saying, okay? I know it's final thoughts and everything, but let me add something real quick. The reason these people don't give a shit about Flint, Michigan is because it fuels Big Pharma. The people ingesting this water, if you choose to do so, even if you take a bath in this water, it's going to cause medical problems for you, and that helps the big mafia, Big Pharma business. And this is what it's all about, right? It's all about the money. It's not about, think about all the shit that Trump's been doing since he's been in office, right? I'm going to do this, I'm bombing shit, I'm doing shit. All that money this shit, man. It could have went to Flint, Michigan.
No, first and foremost, Trump is a fucking liar, just like the rest of them.
I know. He's a fucking businessman.
What I'm saying,
I understand that. I get it.
If you want for real, Mom said will help you, like, they'll put themselves out there to help you, whether you need clean drinking water, you need this, that, and the other thing. But what happens when the bottled water runs out? What happens when Momsec doesn't have the resources to help?
It's already 3 years. This is already 3 years.
That is when Momsec has been with it's been us and Momsec and all these other different groups that are ready to roll. Like, sooner or later that bottled water is going to run out. Sooner or later you're still going to get dirty water. Like, these people don't give a fuck. They don't understand. The point is if you're not ready to go to the war, then go home, sit on the couch, watch TV, and die.
Well, here's the thing, John. Hold on a second. What are we supposed to do for the people in Flint, Michigan if they don't even give a fuck about what they're dealing with?
Well, a direct answer to your question, Dennis, is one of my relatives told me a long time ago, don't ever help somebody that will not help themselves.
Yeah, that's true. I get it.
And as sad as that is, this kid, like, even if somebody doesn't want to help themselves, I still want to help them. But you know what? Why am I gonna take the effort, the energy, the time, all this shit to help somebody that doesn't give a fuck about themselves?
No, we're living in that right now, John, because when it comes to the activist movement, you know what I'm saying, we're broken down into different aspects of being an activist, right? Trust me, follow me here for a second. Most people want to get online or get on social media and be like, well, here's a topic, I need you to hold my hand. I need you to show me links and all this other... Motherfucker, I was going out and researching shit on my own because I really care about the situation. So that's really sad, you know what I'm saying? Like, nowadays people who want it, you know, they want you to hold their hand and, oh, let's go to the park and here. Oh, I'll show you. I'll show you.
That's the thing. Fuck holding a hand. It's like, do you want me to hold your hand while you drink this dirty water? Do you want me to hold your hand while you're laying in a hospital bed? Do you want me to hold your hand while you're dying? What am I supposed to do after you're dead? Like, are you for real? Like, bro, that's straight up, like...
It's called man the fuck up and start fucking taking responsibility for what you do. I'm not trying to be offensive to the lady folk or anything like that, but it's called grab a pair of balls and stand up and go, you know what, I'm going to take this on my shoulders and be responsible for myself and try to be as helpful as I can to anybody else who wants to do the same thing.
Most people don't do that. Like I said, we didn't even get into the last week of all the bullshit that's been coming across our news feed or, you know,
and that shit is comical to say the least.
Guys, listen, hold on, listen. We could talk about Flint, right? Or we could talk about the 500,000 children that died in Iraq due to sanctions.
Right.
Or we could talk about, Or we could talk about the Bush involvement in this, that, and the other thing, and 9/11. We could talk about Larry Silver's children. Hold on, listen. There is a very small group of individuals that are behind, that are intimately involved in the perpetrating of all these heinous heinous fucking crimes against people, against humanity. There's a very small group of individuals that consists of 37 names. Actually, it is now 36 because one of them died. There are 36 names that are on our list that are intimately involved in every fucking problem you could possibly fathom in this entire world, from San Diego, California, all around the world. Like, it doesn't matter. There are 37 individuals intimately involved with all these fucking crimes that are causing all these fucking problems. 37. Now 36.
Well, real quick, John,
I saw the interrupt you, but I'm going to tell you right here and now, and I don't give a fuck, we're all going to die. 36.
Yeah, I understand it. I want to bring this up too, because a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, when you wrap your mind around this shit, you don't really think about it. But the Bilderberg group met last week. Alright, these people got together and decided all of our futures in a hotel here in Virginia that I really, you know what I'm saying, I wasn't able to travel over there. I wish I could. Really bothers me when they come to Virginia, you know, it's my home state. I don't want I'm not talking about the Alex Jones, I'm fighting to go over this, blah, blah, blah. I'm talking about these assholes really deciding to have a meeting again in Virginia. On top of that, okay, anybody out there that does the research and you understand all this shit intertwined with itself, they're going to go to the Grove. I call it the Bohemian Grove because that's really what they're doing. There's no females allowed at the Bohemian Grove. So what are they doing up there this 2 weeks, John? What are they doing?
Hey, I'm going to tell you this right here right now. I don't give a fuck if fucking 50 miles or 20 miles or 500 miles from me. If there's a fucking Bilderberg or whatever the fuck you want to Bohemian and all that shit.
I couldn't make it, John. I'm broke. You know what I'm saying?
Do you know what a 308 is?
I'm just saying.
Do you know what a 308 is? It's a yes or no question, bro.
I would say probably yes.
Just anyway.
Yeah, that's
anyway. Well, put it this way. I got one and it's fucking, it's highly active. That's about 1,700 yards.
Well, that's fine. I mean, like I said,
like, I'm not playing. I don't give a fuck. They can record this shit. We can fucking, my name is John Anthony Fernandez, born on 4/17/1929. My social security number is 010-628-624. Do something. Come get me. You're not gonna do it. Like, you wanna know what? I don't give a fuck.
Right now,
you know,
I don't give a fuck.
You know how many times? Yeah, but you know how many times? Like it doesn't matter. We can record this shit. We can put it in a little NSA data bank. They can fucking suck my fucking dick. That's what they can do. You know what I mean? Like, do I give a fuck? No. You wanna know why? It's because they just go, it's John Anthony Ferris. He does it. It's just another fucking dude in the cycle of bullshit that's been continuing for the last 200 and something years since they were throwing fucking crates of tea in the fucking Boston Harbor.
Yeah. Absolutely.
You know what? You know what?
Not to mention, John, real quick. The 50th anniversary of USS Liberty. The first terror attack.
This is correct.
Was carried out yesterday. And then after that, blah, JFK, you don't know this shit.
Alright, first it was like the Boston Tea Party, then it was like the Oklahoma City Party. It's like people just like testing it. You know, like before you go in the water, you put your toes in it. Like all that bullshit is like they just kept in the water. That's what they're telling you. See what happens. It goes on.
And they've been doing that for fucking years, man.
They never dealt with people that, you know what I'm saying, social media is one thing. They never dealt with somebody,
First of all, social media is created by the motherfucking CIA.
That's what I'm saying. What? That's what I'm saying. When I joined...
You know what they know? I'm going to say one more thing, and I'm going to I'm gonna say one more thing, and I gotta hang out because my phone's about to die. There's never done a second beast mode with fucking $3 million. I'm just gonna finish what I'm saying, and I'm hanging up because I got it. There's never done this. Basically, fucking this shit. This movement with pure intention with a $3 million fucking bank account to back it up. And on that note, fuck them, fuck the government, they get stuff like this, they can try to come at me, they get fucked. There's no real bullshit.
Before you go, I just want to hear you say taxation and stuff. Can you say that one time before you get out here?
If you don't say taxation, that's a real fucking issue.
There you go. There's a sound.
Beast mode. No, but no, you like, people don't understand the concepts of beast mode. Like, beast mode is like, it's like some real shit. It's not just like, it's Friday night, it's beast mode, no. Chuck, we're going out with this. No.
Pull up some big brand music that you just put out. Matter of fact, the big brand is beast. That's the beast mode right there. Big brand.
Big bad wolf,
that motherfucker definitely laid out as a big bad wolf on this motherfucker. He's doing some real shit. But the thing is, like, these mode is like, fuck your feelings, like, fuck you, everything you think about, and everything you ever believed. Like, when you wake up in the morning and you get up to go to work, fuck you. You know what I mean? Like, people aren't meant to do that shit.
No. The people are meant to do that shit.
Without dispute.
People are meant to go out.
If you're gonna offend someone, like, people are so hurt over, like, stupid bullshit. Like, when it's like, I might offend you. Fuck them and fuck their feelings. Fuck social media. I'm barely on that shit, and even more, it's so pathetic. Like,
I'll put it like this, man, real quick. Feelings don't run the world. They run your heart.
Really? Don't be a bitch your whole life. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck, man?
Well, you got to decide what you want to feel, and you can control how you feel about certain things.
It's not really that. I mean, it's funny. It really is funny, but it's not that funny. Because you know why?
It makes sense, doesn't it?
Dying right now. Right now, we're sitting there like laughing and joking because, like, we're not dying, but people are fucking dying right the fuck now. So when people are talking about like, dude, I'm just gonna shut up, kids. Like,
I just want to point this out before you finish. People just dropping white phosphorus in Syria or wherever country. They were dropping that shit.
Dude, that's gonna happen every day for months. Like, nobody fucking cares. Nobody cares.
White phosphorus. That's a white dude. He's an actor in Hollywood.
No, it's like this fucking shit that falls from the sky that burns you till you die. That's what it is.
Yeah. Burns it too long. But yeah, finish.
That's what I'm saying. Like, dude, I hear you guys, but you know what? You have the honest to God truth. Honest to God truth, straight up. If they're not there and they're not getting burned by white phosphorus, they don't give a fuck. They don't fucking care. I can walk up the front door of this house right now and knock on 150 doors and ask them if they know about white phosphorus being dropped on people, and I guarantee you, I would fucking bet you my left nut that 100% of them will say no.
Yeah, they don't know.
They don't know.
Or at least they'll be like,
they don't give a fuck.
They'll be like, what, is that in the water? They'll be like, is that farm runoff?
People are going to, the people are going to fucking have to contend with their sheepfulness, okay? Like, that's just totally clear. And that's what, I really want to impress tonight is like, fuck them already. I'm tired of trying to wake people up. If it happens, it happens, but to me, who can be bothered with that? You got, you know what I mean? Like, we throw fucking shit off to get around here. And if it has to go away and do it, then still do it. You know what I mean? Watching more burger shows every day, you don't fuck yourself at this point. Really?
Mom said, because that's the good thing about mom said, because like when you know that fucking like the world doesn't give a fuck about you, and like basically the country doesn't give a fuck about you, mom sex there fucking every month fucking hooking you up.
Yes, I'm trying, but it's more than just something that it's actually been frustrated lately, like in this point of like, and I've been at the forefront of that. I was like, okay, these guys for cities or more, or people flying from Texas, or you need all of the East Coast to meet up with us from a while, or people coming from different towns every now and again. But it's like, what am I doing with that? And then you see come out with the cross to court. Now, when we get there, it's just, who we are. These people know who we are, they come running. We go to the park apartments first, every single time. And it's probably, that's just where our heart is. And we always do for them. And, I talk to these kids that come running to see us. You know what I mean? They come in and they're looking for me first, and one of we say, my heart, that's good, like, you have no idea. But, they're looking for somebody to show them a different way than just this complacency. And they actually sometimes, you know what I mean? Like, they are looking for answers, and if you don't at least try to guide them accordingly, then we really suck.
Jen, I gotta go, my phone's about to die, but I'm just gonna put it out there. Like, if you want to roll 2 foot with we need to look at the companies that are going to roll in and defy the city ordinance about doing wells and start doing wells. I'm down with that. Like, you want to start doing wells? We can also bring in Ohio centers that will provide heavily armed security for the well drilling companies. That's what I'm ready for. Like, they need clean water. The only way they're going to get it is by drilling wells. So when they come to drilling wells, I'll bring armed security.
So we need necessary, John. Alright? And I feel you on that, and you know, especially that's what we have to do discussing the toilet.
Alright, I gotta go to my phone, guys. Love you, this is, and I'm out. Love you too,
he's not always the most popular motherfucker out there, ladies and gentlemen, with the man has the balls and the mindset to speak his mind and do how they do. You can't always believe everything you breathe. Ladies and gentlemen, we've been joined by Jen McDermott, and now it is time. It is time. I'm gonna try and produce it. I'm gonna try and produce it into one over the weekend. Can you at least give me a chance to?
This is not necessarily a live radio show. You see what I'm saying, Lee? You gotta relax, man. You gotta take a step back and understand the shit you're involved in. You see what I'm saying? This is the reason why we do this fucking live show going.
Do you not understand the goddamn production value involved in what I'm trying to accomplish right here? We are recording this. I get to edit this.
In Des Moines, Iowa, leave here. I can help you out. And there's people around you and family, whatever it is. I can help you out, Lee, but I'm not in Des Moines. I'm in Virginia. See what I'm saying? But I can help you out. I can help you understand to make the connections, to make these shows happen. But we've been doing this for 5 years plus, my brother. You see what I'm saying? We've been doing radio shows for a long fucking time. So it's very aggravating that tonight, this isn't my final thoughts because I have some other shit lined up that I'm going to roll out on.
You go right ahead, buddy. You got the floor. Go ahead and chastise me all you want.
No, I'm just saying, I appreciate everything you do. When it comes to the Friday Night Super Show, I want to have that live show broadcasting, and I want it to sound good. I want it to be us defending our titles and everything that we do and everything that we bring to the table, because every Friday night we bring a 100, way more than 100%, trust me. And some shows are not that good, you know what I'm saying? But at least for the last 2 or 3 weeks, we've been doing dynamite, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And delivering.
And this is all
what it needs to be done on Friday night.
Technical shit here tonight. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Because, you know, we all hear each other fucking fine and dandy. Fucking, when we did the test run, everything was fine and dandy.
You can download it.
Nothing changed.
Upload it later, that's great. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that.
I'm going
but you're the producer of this show, you know what I'm saying? I can't really help you out, and I wish I could, you know what I'm saying? But financially, all the shit that I'm feeling with right now.
Don't even worry about fucking money should never even be about this.
I gotta start a GoFundMe page for me to get back to where I need to be. But on top of that, like I said, VP, I got it, and I appreciate everything that you do.
I got it. And whether or not I have to fucking switch up off a Spreaker, if this is the problem, I'm going to do a whole bunch of investigating about it, and I'm going to fucking
think about this.
download and fix it.
I know you got to work tomorrow.
No, I do not.
Maybe. Okay, well, Saturday, I mean, can we work on this show and let's just regroup and come back and make all this shit work. If we can't make it work Saturday, tomorrow, we'll do it next Friday. Yeah. We'll do it live. Fuck it. We'll do it live Friday night next Friday.
We'll see what's going on. We got work on that. I can't do things live next Friday because the broadcast would end up.
I know. That's what I'm saying. But Thursday,
we'll put something together. The next time that we can get live, we will get live. We'll get everything squared away. I've got to fucking help Jen and make sure that she gets her show. I'm sure that she could probably pull a good show off audio-wise on her end because her end is probably not as fucked as mine, which is probably
not
the case.
By herself. And like I said, a lot of the guests that we've had in the last 2 months can do a show on their own. But
I'm just going to go out.
The show is what it is. Don't forget that. The Friday Night Super Show is a pioneering show that gives people a platform, and that's very important. So we have to work on that.
I'm gonna get it all fixed. I'm pretty sure it's just a fucking audio goddamn thing on this end, and I just
I'm gonna bring back Dennis Ford start of the day,
$200 fucking thing, so I'll get it fucking
and all these things. Before we get Jennifer or Janet's last thoughts here, I do have a question for you, for both of you guys. I don't know if you remember this show. It came out like the 70s. It was the Match Game where they had celebrities that were sitting there. Okay, all right.
Yeah, I remember.
So we're good. We're grooving on that. All right.
That's it.
I do have a Match Game question for you here tonight, and this is actually Dennis Ford's thought of the day. A bald man complained, my wife thinks my head is an egg. Last night she tried to blank it. Okay, Lee?
I already did the music. Hold on. I got it. I can't. Wait, hold on. I can remember.
We got Richard Dawson. We got Richard Dawson and Betty White. So, let me repeat the question again. I'm the host here today. A bald man complained. Hold on a second. A bald man complained. My wife thinks my head is an egg. Last night she tried to blank it. So fill in the blank, leave there. Yeah, crack it. Yeah. That makes me answer here today. I said scramble.
I said last night she tried to...
You don't feel the show now. Yeah, you don't feel the show now. So that's why I was on it. You gotta crack it.
I love that show.
Last night she tried to lube it up and stick it in the cat's ass.
Hey, listen. That's another show. That Jonathan Lincoln he did.
I was thinking even beat it. You know what I'm saying? Michael Jackson beat it. You know what I'm saying? You can beat it. Again.
Tried to boil it.
listen, I think it was just a glitch, and really just roll with it, and, really, we've got some shit to do on your own. I'm doing whatever, however you wanted, and I really appreciate the opportunity. And just, a matter of tweaking, whatever, on your end, and I'm just doing it.
Well, everything works fine, and then all of a sudden it goes to shit all at once. So something's going on, so I will get to the bottom of it before the end of the weekend. This little thing I will have edited and put together because, I don't have to do this.
It'll all work out. Hopefully by Monday night, you figure out how this worked out. And like I said, these questions from the match game, maybe in it for the start of the day. And like I said, I'm working on my own shit as well, but that's important. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to show my age and shit, but that's real. We gotta get that doing the video. We gotta get that match game music going on.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna send it to you.
I got it. It's in the soundbite somewhere.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll put it up in this studio or whatever the future's gonna hold, wherever fucking studio it's gonna happen, because this is really, I don't say this much, I don't let a lot get under my skin, but this is pissing me off tonight.
You want the money leave here because you said she took the egg and stuck it in her hand, so that's the $5,000 winner here tonight, so thank you for submitting that answer. That's amazing.
That's gonna happen. Well, here, ladies and gentlemen, the most twisted shit just does randomly pop up in my brain, and to be quite honest, that wasn't the most twisted thing I thought of. That's just the one I let creep out. So.
Alright, well, let me ask you again. Let me run the show here. You remember back then they had those big microphones with like extension cord or something with like a microphone on the end of it? Well, let me ask you one more time right there. You get your best answer to this. A bald man complaining. My wife thinks my head is an egg. Last night she tried to blink it. What do you got for it?
My best answer for that right now would be, she tried to hit it with a pool cue. 8-ball quarter pocket. 8-ball quarter pocket, she said. Next thing you know, the pool cue's up my ass. I don't know what to do.
You know what I'm saying? In the future, I'm going to tweet these. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be like Monsanto or like all the shit that we're doing with. You know what I'm saying? I'm on some...
Like, we can do this.
Revolutionary type shit. I'm going to tweet my
I hear what you're saying.
I'm going to change the shit.
This will happen.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's amazing.
I
wish we were live here tonight. You know what I'm saying? It would be interesting to me. You know what I'm saying?
So much more stressful for me.
There's no sense when we know if it's temperate, we're going to fill up a time slot with the madness and real shit. So,
we're going to work on that.
Yeah, but it's gonna happen, and I'll get all this figured the fuck out. I've done it fucking a million times before with fucking a couple different networks now, and fucking goddamn it, I'll figure it out again. I'm just saying. Fuck. I want more beer. I want more weed, and I want more sleep. I'm so fucking tired.
Go to the store. I mean, it's not big enough.
No, I still got more beers. I still have another 8 more beers before I finish off the entire fucking 30s or so that I've had.
Yeah, but this right here is uncharted territory. This is not a recorded live radio show on speaker.com as far as the last words for Liberty goes. So if you can tweet this and put this out tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? This is very vital. This is what we do.
Do my best.
Like I said, I wish it could have been live, you know what I'm saying? Work out all that shit, you know what I'm saying? And make it happen. But as far as this goes, if you're recording it, that's, you know what I'm saying? I don't really have a problem with that because the NSA report records every fucking thing I do. So, and that's all I make. Every step you make, I'm watching you. You see what I'm saying? So,
Every step you take, every move you make, every bond you break, I'll be watching.
Exactly. And that's a very creepy song.
No, it's even creepier when I sing it.
It comes from a band. It comes from a band called The Police. It's very creepy.
It's greasy.
Very creepy. Yeah, very greasy and creepy.
It's so greasy. It's so
I like this joint that I have. So, yeah, thank you, Lee. You know what I'm saying? I'll let Jan do her final thoughts, and Lee, if you got some final thoughts, you're more than welcome to do that. Like I said, fill in the blank. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear that, man. Fucking fire that shit up. Jen, do you have anything else you want to say? I know you gave some final thoughts before Dennis was able to get back in on the line. But
just really, I think that this is also, sort of something different, you know what I mean? And you guys are doing this a minute, and, I just, I appreciate taking this walk with me, and, we can accomplish. That's all we can really do is put that effort in, and, and see what we can reach, and, to organize, and have some pretty fucking vital discussions, because, without the unity, among the people that even give a flying stuff, about how it is, without us, I mean, we're the only shot we have. And that's about that.
I joke about it, you know what I'm saying? Many times, we joke about it, but it's very serious. This is, this is some serious shit. This is not for the novice, rookie, just joining into the movement or activism.
Entirely is. It's one of the most serious.
Motivated as well, because this is one thing I didn't talk about too much, is that in doing all this for the last, couple of years, my kids have gotten, into it. My children never ever go to the mouth without me. I tried to go to, when I went to DNC, and got chased out of Philly via helicopter and so I didn't bring my daughter with me. She was only, 16 pounds. I was like, well, you're not coming. And she was like literally mad at me. There are kids that are, coming into their own and are seeing what's going on and not sheeple, okay? And the only shot we have aside from our own unity is their unity. And they need support. They need to call me to talk from their shit media. It's going to be the difference that, that it takes to actually reach anything productive and make real change happen. It's the only shot we have. You know what I mean? I think that when we start picking up, guns, picking up but for real, it's not even that we do this shit, but it's some real shit, because at least they have somebody to talk to that's proper fucking rich about him, and it's not, sitting there vegging out in front of them in the building. So, I could have seen you on 4 years ago, and 4 years now. You know what I mean? We've got to try whatever the hell we can. And, if it's all for nothing, then, hey, I think with my
We've already said that, Jen. Many years doing these shows, me and ladies here both said, if anybody can call into the show, whether we're live or you can send me a message on Facebook, whatever you have to do, prove me wrong so I can go back to enjoying my life, quote unquote. Just let me know so I don't have to keep doing what I'm doing. If you can do that, that's hey. You know what I'm saying? If you got the blue pill, let me know. But as far as,
it's been 5 years. It's been 5 years of fucking pulling that out and saying that publicly on multiple networks. If you can prove us wrong, then by all means go ahead and do so. Call us up, give us the numbers, post on my Facebook, post on the pages that I used to be able to run until Facebook cut me the fuck out because they're a bunch of fucking cocksuckers. But prove us wrong. And nobody's still yet on every social media avenue that I've tried and all that other bullshit. anywhere has been able to call in and say, nope, you're wrong. Or been able to post on a Facebook post or a Twitter post or anything else they used to do back in the day. Nope, you're wrong. Nope. Here's why you're wrong. And giving me any type of legitimate proof, just butt-hurtness. Just, I'm saying, you can't say that. You can't say that because that hurts my feels. Or, no, you can't say that because roads. Or you can't say that because taxation. Shut the fuck up. You don't have a legitimate argument to anything that we've had, anything that we've talked about on the numerous thousands of shows that we've done. Okay? And this, it doesn't just even just cover the Friday Night Super Show. That's a small piece of what me and Dennis have done. Okay? It really is. It's one of the bigger pieces of it, but it's a small piece of everything that we've accomplished and been a part of in this. You know, we've done radio shows 7 days a fucking week for months.
Absolutely, the most frustrating thing you can attempt to do.
It is.
Not to beat and to just go lay down some load your pocket or load your beer every night after work. It real, you know what I mean? We all, it's easier to become complacent. You know what I mean? It really is. And there are times you gotta take breaks, and you gotta back off. We've always talked about that, you know, in the activism world, you know, there's times that you fucking sleep.
Well, like I said.
What option is there? If we're not doing it, then we're giving up. So
Exactly. That's a good point. Go ahead, Dennis.
Like I said earlier, these are my final thoughts. It takes a certain individual, a very important person, to take the ball, not take the ball, but pick up the ball and run with it. And like I said, this has to be entertaining. You can't really, we're not live. We're not on a live radio show right now, but we've been doing this for 5+ years. You have to tap into that. You have to be entertaining. And at the same time, you have to be very depressing. And you have to let people know what's going on in society. And if you can't do that, then you don't belong in radio. There's no place for you here. You know what I'm saying? I'm not concerned about your political party, how you feel about politics. I don't care about none of that shit. Like John was saying earlier, you know what I'm saying? He's working on some shit. I'm working on some shit. VP is working on some shit. We're all working on some shit to make the world a better place. And we can do that. If we really apply ourselves, and we really apply our talent. That's my final thought to you, man.
Dennis,
and I love you, Lee.
I love you too. Man, I love you too, brother. And I'm not even joking around when it comes to the seriousness of what everybody's been talking about tonight. You know, from Jennifer and Mom Sect, how they're taking care of people around the country without any government help, without all this garbage attached to what is really a part of government.
Initiative.
To what Dennis was just referring to, man, being, excuse me, being, goddamn, this is how my night is going. This is really how my night is going. Yeah, I can't even get my own words out.
That's another thing. I'm gonna wrap this all up with you. I want you to give me, just 30 seconds here. If you cannot be real, if you cannot relate to people, I'm not talking about your social skills on social media, but if you can't even relate to people on a day-to-day basis, then what the fuck are you even doing as a human being? Because you're missing out. You know what I'm saying? You're missing the whole point of the situation.
It really is.
Everything we're dealing with right now, how many people look you eye to eye in the conversation when you interact with them? I'm talking about people that you may interact with at work or, your family. They don't give a fuck. They're looking at their cell phones, man. They're looking at their little computers to feed them information, and they're so fucking blind. You see what I'm saying?
This is how this works, man.
They don't have the internet the way we do. That's so fucking crazy. That's so fucking crazy to wrap your head around.
Yeah, I'll tell you, I wanted to do an opt-in Philly a while back, and it was cold, and we had diagnoses out there, and a lot of people showed up, then, and everybody's from my home squad, and, You know, we were all just out there, tables set up, coffee stations, whatever, banks, clothes, and all that we do is beautiful. That's all good, okay? But I remember one specific guy, and it happens, you know, pretty often. You know, comes up and you hand the guy to lunch, and all he tries to do is catch your eye. It's in that moment that I'm telling you, if you stop and you just listen to somebody, you know, how many times would anybody give a sandwich to a guy on the street? They'll always in your eye, man, and fucking tell you, listen, we're out here, you're going to see us again and again, we're not going home, we're going to be out here for you, don't fucking give up. You know, there are people out here who are not, you know, walk past you and really on the street, man, and it makes an impact, and that's really what this is about. We have to need to do that. And you know, guys,
yes. That's what I'm talking about.
Say it, bitches.
That's what I'm talking about, though.
Well, not real. That's unreal. Yeah. That's unreal.
That's why I wanted to, after the conversation that Jen and I had last night, man, I totally, it was a for sure thing that we had to get her tonight and get her on the show and then get her.
That's what I'm saying. We're not really doing like a live show. We have to reload this and.
No, I'm putting it all together. I will put it all together.
We gotta reschedule this show. We have to. Once we do this next week, we have to get Jen on, you know, and recap everything we've been talking about for the last 2.5, 3 hours. Tonight. And that's
we might even fucking well, we might even infect a Wednesday night if everybody's there. We might even infect a Wednesday night, you know, with as colluded that is, or we might do a Thursday night, you know. Because Thursday night's all rather open.
Whatever we have to do. Whatever.
I'll put something together.
I appreciate it. Yeah, I will.
My Friday night's booked next week. You know, kid things. You know, being a dad and all, you still have things to do, which apparently is taking your 21-year-old son to the bar and drinking with him. So.
No, I'm saying your son becomes 21 years old. I mean. I remember, like I said, before the show got fucked up, before everything got fucked up, we were talking about our old past memories. Remember that? And I was telling you, you know what I'm saying, when I was 21 years old, you couldn't tell me shit.
Yeah,
no. You can tell me.
I told you, I don't remember being 21 years old.
Anyway,
yeah,
I reached a milestone.
Yeah, well, and to wrap all this up, and then I'll stop the recording. We can still talk on the phone. Fuck, I'm awake, you know, so we can still talk on the phone. I just want to get the burden of looking at this. We all
record this whole broadcast. If you can record this whole broadcast and play it back on the Friday Night Super Show, again, being sorry to the listeners that can't listen in live. That's essentially what I'm signed up to do. I appreciate everything you do. Those are my final thoughts here tonight. I don't, you know, yes, the one thing, Alicia, I love you to death. You know what I'm saying? I want you to work this shit out and make it happen.
I'm figuring it out. I'm definitely going to be making time for all this weekend. I don't take days off of work very often, so.
Alright, well, let's take a week off. Let's take a week off from the Friday Night Super Show, and let's come back the week after that. Can we do that?
Yeah, definitely.
And we'll try to do this show again. We'll get, you know, Jennifer and John, maybe Steve Grant. I mean, who knows?
We're gonna set up a whole fucking plethora of people for when we come back and get all the audio fucking squared away.
I guess
fucking well. Figured out.
Oh yeah, me too. We're probably all talking about the same names, you know what I mean? Like, for real, there's some you know, fucking heavy hitters out here, man. You know, I'm violent to the core, and, you know, we have no fucking leaders. And it's not about leading anybody, but we stand, you know, side by side. We're just fucking good people, man. We get it. We may disagree on certain points, but, like, really, it's not... I think the not all hope is lost as long as I can talk to guys like you and people like you, you know, every day, and I do. So, I think we got this in Super Glitch tonight. We got those, I'm sure work out. I am far from an expert to any of it.
Like I said, man,
move forward and make shit happen.
I don't understand where the fucking problem is, because all the levels on everything that I'm putting out here are fucking showing excellent, and that's what they were doing the whole time that we were trying to do the show. And everybody kept messaging me, telling me it sounds like shit. Dennis fucking going back and listening to the live stream. It sounds like fucking shit. It's like what the fuck is going on? So I'm not entirely sure what really is going on, because we had it last week. It sounded okay. The gain on my end was a little bit high. I mean,
bullshit. The last couple of weeks have been fucking monumental when it comes to doing radio. Regardless of how it sounds, deepspeaker.com, trust me, my brother. You know what I'm saying?
We did have conversations. Yeah. They're great conversations, great people on the shows the last couple of weeks, and we're still missing Tammy this week, which is,
I'm just saying, the things that we come together and create are very important. A lot of people are not entertained, but they're very tuned into what we do. So, tonight's show happened to be us talking to people on a conference call. And this is going to be recorded and downloaded and uploaded, or whatever you have to do. So trust me when I tell you, leave it.
We're not used to recording our shows, Jen, just so you know.
I'm saying, I wouldn't even invest my time if I didn't know that you were doing what you're doing. You're the mouth, leave here.
Well, I will figure something out. Like I said, I will figure something out. Usually by the time the show starts, I've already had a good, 5 or 6 beers.
I understand.
It's time to do the broadcast. It's time to have a good time. It's happy hour. That's what we really call it, the real happy hour.
Friday Night Super Show, like I've told you many times.
And so when everything on my end, and I'm looking at the levels coming through the studio, the levels coming through Scarlet. Dennis, you was with me for a good hour before the fucking show started, and everything was.
Yeah, we were talking.
We dialed that shit.
We were talking in the green room. You know what I'm saying? We were talking about our own personal experiences.
Yeah, and I spent a good half an hour fucking trying to dial us in.
Outside of the show. You know what I'm saying? So, that's important. You know what I'm saying? That's not recorded. That's not downloadable to anybody that needs to.
That's that connection and shit.
Yeah, but that's between me and the
Yeah, we start out with them to bring that vibe to people. They feel it. You know what I mean? And that's the type of shit that I'm talking about. Putting yourself out there and putting, social media down and reaching out to one another and having conversations. First thing fucking Taylor said was what? We gotta get together and have a fucking set. You know what I mean? And
I'm not trying to say this or that. We did, like I said, before the show. You know what I'm saying? It was like, hey, we got a guest on. We're going to have a guest here tonight. For me, that's very important. And before the show, I was like, let's work on the audio levels. Let's work on shit. Let's do all this shit.
That's what we were doing.
Everything we've been doing for the last fucking 5 years. Everything we've been doing in radio intertwines with that. But on top of that,
bringing the people together and bringing people's voices together so they can at least have a platform to debate one another. How many times have we had people on this show that have argued the shit out of us, acting like they knew something else until in the end, and this is not being pompous or egotistical on our end. In the end, they ended up being the ones that hung up because, they couldn't, justify their points against ours.
Or prove us wrong.
Makes
you can't prove what's wrong.
Yeah, and that's usually one of the biggest signs of cognitive dissonance or cognitive dumbassiness.
Like I said earlier, if you prove what's wrong here on the Friday Night SuperShow, and you can really do that, here's a blank for you. It's really not blank.
Oh yeah, dude, we're gonna go.
You know, we're gonna go to.
We'll be back with Mel Tillis and Noam Chomsky.
You really can't do that.
Yeah. All these idiots.
No whammies. I need $3. No whammies. No whammies.
And stop. All the whammies.
You have no whammies. Right. You have no more whammies on the fucking soundboard.
I don't do that.
I've got that in the archives. I've got 10,000 sound bites in my archives.
Yeah, we have to work on that. We have to get back to what we do, you know what I'm saying? Tonight's show was a fucking...
It was a shit show. It was a goddamn bloody shit show, Randy.
No, I mean, it's not scrap. All this is real.
We were sailing into a shit typhoon and we didn't haul in the gym. It was a shit typhoon. And we didn't haul in the jib. It got covered with shit. We learned from our mistakes. We're recording this now. I'm going to download it and do all sorts of audio tweaking to it and make it sound all special, nice, and new. Upload it to the archives here at the Last Voice for Liberty Network. And if Spreaker or Skype or whatever the fuck is the fucking problem around here, then the problem, we will rid that problem. I will go out and spend the goddamn money to get the goddamn Mac set up, which is about $1,500 fucking dollars. But that will have to happen. If I gotta go back to goddamn Blog Talk, I will. If I gotta go back to Blog Talk, I will. If I gotta go do something, put down deposit for us to keep being able to say the word fuck and things like that on certain networks, then I will. I did.
That's my final thought. I'm gonna fucking trust me. I appreciate everything you do, and without you, I wouldn't be able to do the show on Friday night and have these amazing people on. Trust me, my brother. I'm working on some shit myself, and I appreciate it.
We got more coming. And Mom Sex, the Mom Sex show.
We're gonna title that. Drink the rest of the beer line and smoke the rest of the weed line and celebrate the fact that, you know what I'm saying, the Friday Night SuperShow lives on, and it may not be back next Friday night, but it's going to be here regardless if people have any trolling feelings. You mad about it, you upset about it, fill in the blank. Like I said, we'll go to the survey. Survey says it don't fucking matter. We do what we do. And I love you to death, Felipe. I appreciate everything you do. Continue doing what you're doing, because you're on a mission to essentially change the world, my brother. I don't know if you understand that.
Man, I'm just trying to do my part.
I don't really think that's checking in with you at this point, but you're changing the world.
No, I'm just trying to do my part. I'm not going to change the world. You
are changing the world. I'm not saying you're going to change the world. I'm saying you are changing the world with everything you do when it comes to this show. Like I said, they want to shut us down. Okay, that's fine. We're going to regroup and come back and do the show later on. And guess what? We're going to change everything. We're going to change the narrative. And like I said, I'll give you a master celebrity question if you want. But for me, I've had a good time here tonight. I appreciate everything you do, Felipe. I love you to death. Hopefully we can hang out. You know what I'm saying? In the next few months, hopefully we can hang out. We don't have to drink. We don't have to do none of that shit. Let's just fucking hang out, my brother. Let's just fucking do what we do.
We're going to all get together very soon. I'm putting things together. Things are in the works. I've got a lot of fucking shit on my plate. I've got different funds that I'm stashing away, squirreling away cash.
And that's my final thoughts. Like I said, Lisa, I love you to death. That's my final thoughts. I love you, and I love everything that you contribute to what we do.
So, yeah, I'm going to mute myself, but, Janice can do what she has to do, and Lee can do what you have to do, and, like I said earlier, don't forget our sponsors, Wild Turkey, American Honey, because they're sponsoring us here tonight. So, yeah, I'm going to let you guys do it, and, record this shit and download it and upload it later on there. Please upload this episode of the Friday Night SuperShow. Oh, hold on a second. Yeah, give me a second here. I'm gonna scratch off. Oh, people on Radio Land, don't be sour. Clap your hands for the World Tag Team Champions of Talk Radio and feel that the Friday Night SuperShow, and I'm gonna leave it to you. All right.
Oh shit, man!
I'll leave it to both two individuals.
Well, that's
goalkeeper. You know what I'm saying? Cup of coffee.
Cup of coffee. Anyway.
I love you. I'll talk to you later on.
Yeah, Dennis, listen, I appreciate it. The first time I ever got to speak to you, and it definitely be a time to be had. So I appreciate everything.
Yeah, thank you.
That you guys are, allowing me a little piece of the action here. And, I'm
good.
Yeah, y'all guys is awesome. I appreciate everything. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it to you. There's a little bit of time here. You guys can wrap up your final thoughts. Like I said, I try to make fun of it. I try to make it entertaining for people out there listening. Again, we're not live on the Friday Night Show. We're working on that. We're going to make that happen. And that's essentially what we do on the Friday Night Show. It's the greatest show out there on Friday nights. And I'll vouch for that. And anybody out there understands that. They understand what we do. So, again, DK, I love you to death, man.
Man, I love you.
At this point, you're family to me. So I'm going to leave it to you. I'm going to hang up, not even hang up, but I'm going to get myself.
Right on.
And enjoy my little drinks that I have here. And we'll talk in the future. Okay?
Brother, we'll be in touch, man. We always are. That's what we do because that's what family does. And we want to welcome Jennifer to the family along with us here at Last Voice for Liberty. We're going to get all this. I'm fairly sure the audio is fucky from somewhere on my end. If not, you'll find us wherever you find us because we'll put it together. And my final thoughts tonight, if I'm permitted to do so, at this moment in time, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank Dennis Ford. I want to thank John Anthony Ferris, and I really want to thank Jennifer for joining us here tonight and being a part of this little backstage broadcast that we get to put together. I'm going to have this up before the end of the weekend on the Last Voice for Liberty Network, and I really hope that everybody joins us once again, not next Friday, but coming up during this week. We're going to organize something and put a little something together to get everybody back there online. I'll be working on it personally myself and making sure that it's going to happen. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't want you to think that this show is ever going to walk or stray away from what we really do. We like to have a good time. We like to have a bit of variety. We like to have a good amount of different types of guests, from authors to musicians to people who even still believe in government and want to run for government. It's okay for people to do that. It's okay to believe in what you want to believe. It's okay for people to be sitting in a room, all of a sudden somebody brand new walks in, and, you know what, I'm still just going to sit and hit my crack pipe. No big deal. It's okay for that to happen. You know why? Because people get to make their own choices. If we're not allowed to make our own choices, regardless of how asinine some of them are, then what type of freedom are we really trying to talk about? And there should be only one type of freedom that we want to talk about, kids. It's called all true freedom. Being able to freely support and help your fellow man, being able to freely support and fix something on your own without having to go get a permit. Oh, I want to build something on my land. Wait, you better pay us a fine. I want to park here. You parked here when we said you couldn't. Even though your taxes that we steal from you every week paid for the roads and paid for the parking meters and paid for everything else that we're charging you for. You have to realize that the end of all this ridiculous theft, extortion, persecution, and yes, that's right, oppression. It's not an exclusively a race thing. Figure that one the fuck out. Oppression exists universally, and you need to realize exactly where the oppressor comes from. It's called your so-called elected officials, and I put the big old quotation marks in the air around that shit. These are the people that you're electing and selecting or whatever and trying to believe in the goddamn narrative that they're going to do something good for you. They won't. That's not in their best interest. That does not line their pockets. That does not make them rich. It does not justify their political ideology. It doesn't justify their little political scholarships that they got. I want to be a politician, so I'm just going to take classes that teach me how to be a swindling, lying bastard. I know some meth heads on the east side of Des Moines that can probably teach you the same fucking thing for way less than you pay for a college education. And these are the people that you want to let wear suits and rule over you. Why can't you rule over yourself? Are you too scared? Are you too afraid that personal responsibility means that goddamn much work for yourself? It really doesn't. It's not that hard to walk away and be separate away from the state. I've done it for over a year now. Because I will not contract with these thieves. Let me tell you this, kids, and I'm going to be quite honest. I used to be quite the criminal. Somebody who would do very, very bad things, sometimes for no fucking reason at all. But I stopped doing that after I started having children because, your perspective changes quite vastly. And since that point in time, I do not associate myself with criminals. And if you expect me to go and get a driver's license or food stamps or any of this crap, I'm sorry, I can't do it because I do not associate with criminals. I have people that we were best friends for the longest time growing up. For years and years and years. We did everything, man. Hung out, fucking everything. And, they went down a different path than I could go down because I was raising 4 children. And I could not associate with criminals. And some of the stuff they were doing was beyond the grease that I could be a part of. These are the choices that one has to make. It was a conscious choice that I made. I made sure that the 4 people that I brought into this world came before partying and having a good time and all that. Now I understand that people have this big fear of an ungoverned society. People would just be popping them out all the way and be starving children all over the streets. Well, you know what? Aren't they doing that already? Isn't that already happening? What, are you not hearing me?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I got 3% on my phone. I
I have another Max game question here for you.
Osama bin Laden.
Hold on. Osama bin Laden is so disgusting. How disgusting is he? He was feeding his soldiers camel milk instead of blank.
Semen?
You got a question for that? You got an answer?
My answer is semen.
Camel semen? We'll see what our celebrities have to say when we come back.
Yeah. That's right. I'm wrapping this up if you're done interrupting me.
No, I'm saying, again, Osama bin Laden is so disgusting that instead of feeding his soldiers camel milk, he feeds them blank. But yeah, that's really all I got. Like I said, later on in the future, my phone's gonna die.
What just happened? Did I just enter into a time loop?
Camel push, baby.
What the fuck?
I don't know. That's the $100 answer, pretty much. But yeah, again, and Lee, I love you. I love everything you do right now. I'm gonna mute myself and hang out here. Again, thank you for everything you do.
I'm serious. Where the fuck is Marty McFly? That cocksucker is around here somewhere.
I asked you a question on the map.
I got drunk as fuck.
You gave me an answer, but...
I know. I think I've done that multiple times, and I was just about ready to wrap up the show and end my final thoughts. And once again, you came in and derailed me like a goddamn ogre on a fucking train path. What is going... God damn it. Yeah, you know, I'm getting to this.
There's no...
One of these days. You're starting to do this to me every week.
I answered that question.
It's starting to become a recurring thing, Dennis.
No, I'm saying I answered that question, essentially, because, like I said, when it comes to filling in the blank, ladies and gentlemen, there's going to be a lot of questions coming up in the future where you're going to have to fill in the blank. If you answer the blank, and you match me or Leaf here, you may want a t-shirt.
For myself, for the lovely Jen, and for Mr. fucking button in every goddamn week at the end of my fucking final thoughts Friday night, Dennis fucking Ford. We love you all, and we'll see you next time on the Friday Night Super Show.